Welcome to Growth TV and ACG production. I'm Carolyn Vallejo. Today we're joined by Henry Lindemann, co-founder and COO of BlueFlame AI, to talk about AI agents and their evolving impact on private equity. Henry, welcome to Growth TV.
Thank you for having me.
Please enlighten me. What is an AI agent?
In the next 2 years, everyone will have an agentic coworker, and I think that sounds a lot scarier than it is. It's actually a pretty exciting development. An agent should be there to do a lot of the heavy lifting that our private equity clients currently have to do. No one of our clients is hired because they're really good at clicking on links or opening folders. They're hired for their judgment and for their analysis. The agentic coworkers will be able to use a degree of discretion in process-driven tasks, be it data entry, signal gathering, the basics around relationship management. An agentic coworker should be role-specific and should be able to bring scale and supercharge the day-to-day efforts of our investment professional clients.
Okay. So as I understand it, there are these task-oriented agents and then executive function agents. Can you tell me a little bit about the difference between the two in the context of deal sourcing?
Today in deal sourcing, task-based agents are live. We have them ourselves at BlueFlame. They are very good at following, I would say, routine and repeatable instructions. I like to describe them as good as a summer intern at the end of summer. They know where to go, they know what to do, they know what the process is, but at the end of the day, they're going to need to pass their work upstream to a more senior colleague. Task-based agents will be able to observe guardrails. As we go into more executive functions, the agentic coworkers that will be present in our clients will need to observe the same risk and compliance protocols that our clients do today. And so by building the risk framework there to make sure that an AI agent is not only a productive and helpful member of the team, but also one that enhances or supports the firm's risk posture will be crucial.
Okay, well, this sounds like a really valuable tool, but what does it kind of look like to implement an AI agent? What are some of the biggest challenges of doing so?
The biggest challenge, I would say, is connecting your sources of truth. When we talk to clients about what AI is ready to do today, we say, we're here to help you do what you already do faster. We actually don't think we can help you do anything better today. If we thought we could, we'd be competing with you and not supporting you. Today, connecting to your sources of truth and replicating the manual processes that a deal sourcing professional might go through, which is, well, when do I reach out to the entrepreneur? How do I interact with my intermediaries, like my bankers? When is a deal ready for us to spend time on? Those are all processes that have deep manual data aggregation elements. And today, task-based agents are ready to support that. Tomorrow, they're going to be able to interact with other parts of the firm in order to execute more of, again, these judgment-based tasks going forward.
Well, you mentioned that today these task-oriented agents are, ready to be deployed. They're kind of, gaining momentum already. What about the executive function agents? What does that timeline look like for deployment?
I'd say I'd recharacterize that as autonomous or semi-autonomous agents. And when you say executive function, it implies a level of decisioning and decision-making. You'll hear different perspectives on it. Our version is that will be ready in the next year and a half. I think if you ask various other folks who are more, let's say, optimistic in Silicon Valley, they'll tell you it's a this year thing. We don't think that you're going to be able to deploy autonomy within these systems from a risk perspective for a little while longer. So while financial services and specifically private equity will lag, they will lag for really good reasons, but they will have, I would argue, a higher value process at the end of it.
Okay, well, the way that you explain it certainly sounds more exciting and less scary. So thank you for that. Henry, thank you so much for joining Growth TV.
Thank you for having me, Carolyn.